All right, so now we're going to start working through volume of cones. So we have a cone, and I grabbed the volume formula from our reference sheet, which is V equals 1/3 big B times H. Now remember, big B means the area of the base, and in a cone, it is always, always, always the circle. So the area formula for a circle, which is also on your reference sheet, the second section, is pi radius squared. So that's why I put B equals pi radius squared, because that's what I'm going to put in place of the B in my formula. So let me go ahead and rewrite that. Volume equals 1/3 pi radius squared times the height. Now we need to make sure we know pi, our radius, and the height for this cone before we can go through with actually solving. So let's go ahead and find those pieces. Pi, we're going to use 3.14. That's what we're going to put in for pi. We're not using the fancy button, just simple number 3.14. Now the next piece is radius, that's the R. Now remember, with circles you have two options. You have a circle in a line that goes all the way across, which is the diameter, or you have a circle that goes halfway, which is the radius. Our example here in the base, which is the circle at the bottom, it gives us the radius, so we don't have to change anything or divide. We're just simply going to utilize the number 5 as our radius measurement. The last thing we're looking at is the height, which is all the way to the tip of the cone. So that height is going to be 15. So H is going to be replaced with the number 15. So we're going to take these numbers and substitute them into the formula and rewrite it completely. So volume equals 1/3 3 times, sorry, everything is multiplying here. This is all multiplication. 3.14 times radius, which is 5 squared. Do not forget your square, times the height, which is 15. Now we need to go through and follow PEMDAS to make sure that we are going to do this correctly. So we don't have any parentheses, but we do have an exponent, which is right here with the 5 squared. That is the same as saying 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25, and that's what I'm going to replace right there. I'm going to rewrite it completely, just substituting in 25 for the 5 squared. So 1/3 times 3.14 times 25 times 15. Next on PEMDAS is to multiply. So that means everything that I'm going to multiply. The easiest thing would be to multiply these three values together. 3.14 times 25 times 15 all at once. So when I multiply those out, I'm going to rewrite my equation 1/3 and then times whatever I got when I multiplied all those together, which was 1,177.5. Now, if you don't have a fancy calculator or are not sure how to work with a fraction here, don't convert it to a decimal. Multiply by 1 and then divide by the bottom. So multiply by the top, divide by the bottom whenever you're working with a fraction. So again, going through PEMDAS, multiply first. 1 times that would be the same thing. And now you're going to divide by 3. So 1,177.5 divided by 3. That's going to end up giving us our volume, which is 392.5. And that's going to be units, just kidding, units cubed. Remember, when you're entering your answer, do not include this units cubed part. Just simply put the number into the form on Google Forms. Hopefully this helps. Thanks.